Welcome to Knockin Chu Out NXT time once again, and I'm totally not sluggish anymore. It still is heavy though, so it's just annoying. It's just annoying all the time, but I'm fine today. So let's see what they got in store for us today. Mike Santana is now part of NXT, and he's now gonna go by a new name. I'll let you see what his new name is, cause it's pretty funny how, like, you know, wrestlers find a loophole, but it kind of sounds a little weird though. How Ricky Starks had to change to Saints. In Mike Santana's case, he just changed letters around. Okay, they're showcasing this first. So Mike Santana's new name is now Cruz Montana. That's gonna get some time for me getting used to, but whatever. At least it's not completely changed. It's just that I can't think of Montana without thinking of Hannah, you know. WWE did make it seem like Naruto and Tony D'Angelo would be more long-term than this. They only had like maybe 3 matches against each other. I could have sworn they like, you know, probably intended to make it longer.
There were more questions than answers as we went off the air last week with a man we just saw. And one more time, hey WWE, you want to get unreal? Let's get unreal, because
Grayson Waller. I'm like, who is this? Grayson Waller, you're back, man.
I think it's about time that I started rattling some cages. I made my main roster debut in the main event of Madison Square Garden 6 weeks after I broke my leg on that announce table. 6 weeks. And most people would have drowned under the lolz, but I swam. WrestleMania 40, Lincoln Financial Field, 60,000 people. I stood on top of the ladder and I brought home the SmackDown tag titles. I felt on top of the world. Everything was going like I had planned. And then something changed.
Yeah, New Day got fired, and now they don't know what to do with your ass.
It's not my talent. Maybe I was too honest. Maybe I didn't politic. Maybe I didn't kiss the right ass. But either way, the last 2 years of my career have been an absolute embarrassment, and I'm man enough to admit it.
That's because they dumped you with the wrong people. You should have been soloed the whole time.
Idiot on my back, making him relevant again. So much so that these people actually chanted his name. Never before, never since, but I don't care how many bells and whistles you give him. At the end of the day, that mighty Jannetty is still allergic to the microphone. gets worse. The last year of my career, I pretended I was at a funeral. And I committed to the bit. I wore the silly hat. I climbed to the top of every arena in this country. And on a live microphone, I told the world just how good someone else was.
I don't know who's he referring to.
I was dressed for a funeral, but the only thing dying was my career.
If you talk about the gingerbread man funeral, because I didn't notice him.
And I could sit at home, cash a check, eat some salt and pepper chicken and catering once a week, but that ain't me. What did I do? I got in the best shape of my life, lad. I'm hungrier than ever been. Every day I go to war with myself, mentally and physically, because when I say I mean it, I need to feel like I mean it. And I got demons. And in order to get where I should be, I need to conquer some demons, and the one that's been keeping me awake at night for a very long time is the NXT Championship. Because you guys know it, that championship used to mean something. It used to represent the best wrestler in the world. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano. Even recently, Braun, Mello, Trick Over, they get to the main roster and the red carpet gets rolled out. They get treated like gods. Because that title represents the future of the industry. But I never had it. So I get treated like a Netflix ad break comedy act. But not anymore.
Oh,
I'm ready to conquer my
he
demon
went
dominance.
there.
Right in front of the world right now, I'm here to take the NXT title.
Hey, a lot of people didn't like the Danhausen and Joe Hendry segment. It didn't match well. I don't know if it was the chemistry. Oh, it was not Joe Hendry and Danhausen's fault. It was the fact that Ryan Garcia was put in this scene. And after looking up his history, yeah, I can see why everybody did not like this.
But what really frustrates me is Cruz walks in like he's
That
gonna
guy's a
challenge
bad
the
guy,
NXT
a
title
racist bad guy.
because he was the top guy in TNA. It ain't 2005.
What was going through WWE's mind to bring in him there?
Best basketball player at the local YMCA. I'm not impressed. And speaking of not impressed, what about the champ? Hey, Tony D, why don't you come do something? You finally got a chance to show the world what you can do because there was no one left. So I'm going to do you a favor, Tony. I'm going to send you home to that ugly newborn baby of yours. Go be a dad. This time
Oh.
what's wrong? Sean wants me to, yeah? You tell Sean to tune up the band if he has a problem with what I'm saying. You can't do it himself. Huh? You going to stop me? You going to go to commercial? It's too early. Hey, you know what? Sean, why don't you send out one of your guys? Because Sean has guys. I used to be one, but he's moved on. In fact, I have a message for the NXT roster. Hey guys, get off your phone. I know you're probably filming a TikTok. Maybe watch the show and learn something. Because I just walked in your house. I didn't even wipe my feet. And everything I'm about to say, I mean utmost disrespect. The NXT male roster is soft. You're lazy. You're complacent. You're happy to be here. I know you fat flops will love this one. The women of NXT are running laps around you.
Yeah.
Yet still, 90% of you think you should get called up tomorrow. But here's the secret, ladies and gentlemen. I look at that roster, maybe 10%'s ready. They're all women. Because you got world-class athletes back there. I see at the tryout all the passion and energy, and then you come here and you're fine with putting WWE superstar in your Instagram bio. So you can play wrestler for 6 months, impress some mediocre girls in downtown Orlando, and spend all your time in medical.
Well, damn, when you put it that way.
And then you have the independent talent. My people, I love independent wrestlers who come do? How good are they? But then you put a microphone in their hands and all the energy gets sucked out of the room because you're a bunch of charisma vacuums. Hey, and I know you're all kind of
I won't hold it. As bored as I'm getting, he's speaking the truth. It's just that not about NXT specifically. NXT is not that bad. But as for WWE itself, he's basically describing the whole situation.
This men's division has been for the taking for months. Hey, shut up. I don't need your support. I'm cooking right now. Let me cook. This men's division has been for the taking for months, and none of you have done a thing about it. But I will. I'm going to walk in, take the title, take the division. I'm going to take every opportunity.
Okay, now you lost me.
Because unfortunately, that embarrassment of a roster, I'm starting to remember who Grayson Waller is. I'm the most underrated guy on this roster. I'm the all-round pound for pound best.
Mike got cut.
I don't need a mic. You don't want to give me an opportunity, WWE?
The camera guys are wearing mics. Fade to black. Get cut to commercial. Was this part of the show, or like what? It has to be part of the show, but it's like
Retiring, we know there's a finale. The last time will indeed be now. The why is everything.
hi there.
Braun Breaker has got that dog. Nova Femi. I think we got to pull the trigger on somebody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one. Clearly the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time. Just give me a second.
No one walks away. Escapes.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match, quit, what's it say about me? Breaker lands on the back of his neck! He's okay, he's okay. I'll run through a wall for this move. Real things happen. It might not seem like a big deal, but everything's just so much better when she's there. What we do is fine.
Is Grayson Waller still gonna be there when the commercial ends?
It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This is considered for 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
This is everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future is now. This is a moment they're going to replay for years. Watch the next one.
They featured Danhausen a lot on TV. They need to focus on main storylines and creating new rivalries. It wasn't Danhausen's fault. It wasn't Joe Hendry's fault. People aren't mad at the pairings. They're mad at the celebrity influence that WWE brought, thinking it was a good idea. Who's going to want to watch people be influenced by a potentially racist Trump supporting guy? And look, they're advertising him. That's the only reason why they brought him there, because they're advertising him.
Why don't you come here and say all of that? Hey, Cruz want to be here too now? Like, listen, you handle Kam Hendrix, right? We are going to take care of Man of Project's tag title.
These celebrity influences are what killing WWE's ratings. They bring the wrong people for the wrong stuff.
But I'm sick and tired of people saying we're in. The NXT boys are damn good, and I believe it. We just gotta show it, and that's why tonight I'm getting my hand up count. Hold on, listen. I know Karen's a notch, but I want you to stay out of this one. Let me think. I'm 110% ready to beat his ass. Don't worry about him. Is that right? Look, Rocky and I are.
It's Lizzy Izzy. It's the Lizzy Izzy match. Lizzy Rain and Izzi Dame.
It seems the locker room is a little fired up, and rightfully so, after the emergence. Grayson Waller here to kick us off. More on that in just a moment, but we are set for this showdown. Lizzy and Izzy, one-on-one here on NXT.
She wears black and white zebra print now. Black and white zebra print now. I would have liked it more if she wore a red jacket instead of black. I know you're trying to match the zebra stripes, but if you wear zebra stripes, a red over it wouldn't be too bad looking. Is that green or yellow? I can't really tell because of these black lights.
All seriousness, is tonight more important for game or reign? I mean, you go back to Grayson Waller that Willie was talking about just a second ago. That was facts. That was fact. The ladies are taking over this NXT, this version of NXT.
See her wearing those striped leg warmers like she always does. It's good in that color if it's green. Because those are the type of Monster High vibes that's the type of Monster High vibes that are that color. Oh, she's wearing split color. She's wearing dark green and neon green. That's pretty interesting for leg warmers, but as for the whole outfit, it's not that bad looking. It's just weird seeing Izzy with another color other than red or black. But that outfit makes her look like Shigo from Kim Possible. Except the lighter green leg warmer. That's the only thing that's off about it.
Lizzy Rain now to that standing side headlock. Izzy coming right in, swinging a miss by Lizzy. Trying to answer back another counter, and then it's Dame just running over Rain. Izzy Dame, proud of you.
Oh, that was great.
You can hear the NXT universe here, the love they have for Rain. How has Lizzy wasted no time in winning over the hearts of the NXT universe? I don't think she's trying to win over the hearts or anything like that. She's just going out there and concerning herself with business that concerns her more than anything. That's a fair point as the building, the newest NXT superstar. We will hear from the former TNA World Champion later tonight. But are you ready for this weekend? You and I, WWE Radio.
They're not name dropping him yet because they have to make him say it first. But technically, Tavion said it. Technically, Tavion already said it. He's like he said Cruz already.
I can tell you're excited to make our way to Minneapolis, Minnesota, the site of the two-night SummerSlam. And from behind goes Rain, and a kick out by Dame. Dame back up, and now Lizzy starting to rock and roll in this matchup. And ooh, what a spinning heel kick that was.
Right there. She knows exactly what this is all about. I mean, big win tonight, man. Definitely put her in the conversation. It's what just moving up the ladder more than anything.
She is looking to serve up some bad medicine to Dame tonight. And right back in, Rain trying to get a little springboard, back elbow connected.
Beautiful work there.
And Lizzy came out of the gates hot. She is not taking her foot off the gas, looking for a little more high risk. Got caught. And now Izzy, turning things around, right into her.
I don't think she hit her.
Who's walking out with
I was
Tori?
expecting Grayson Waller at in the beginning. I wasn't either. But that whole like that whole segment right there makes me question if it was part of the show or not, just by how it looked. Either way, it'll make him get publicity and attention now.
Lizzy trying to fire back, but it's Izzy with that big boot here on the outside of her. Dame, she knows she's
Oh, I noticed on Izzy's leg warmers. One's made of leather and one is made of fur.
becoming North American champion business with Izzi Dame.
Yeah, that makes it even worse. So the leg warmers are bad, but the outfit itself is fine.
Underground, we will take a look at both participants in depth look throughout the entire night. But in this moment, it is what it is for Izzi Dame.
Definitely bringing the pain right there. And ever since that separation from Sean Spears, she's been letting me know that she is taking over this thing. She's running the show now. And I'm loving the action. I'm loving the action. Izzy, man. Listen to me.
I can hear the people. They're all on the floor. Lizzy Rain, inside cradle, and a
Come on, Lizzy, Izzy.
Our general manager is watching this match because it seems Robert Stone once again is inside some chaos here tonight.
That's a tough job. There's a lot of pressure on Stone right now to go out here on a weekly basis to make sure that the show is top notch. I'm talking about the ratings are very, very high. I'm talking about everybody on the roster, men and women, trying to keep everybody happy. It's a hard job. I've been there. I've been there.
I remember I was sitting home watching you on SmackDown all those years ago. Nice! Almost Falcon Arrow-esque from Dame into another cover, hooks the outside leg, and another kick out. One would believe. Go ahead.
Perhaps could have been a 3 count.
Perhaps that's why maybe the Culling should not have just tossed Sean Spears to the side.
Sean Spears had a chance to make it right. Sean Spears had a chance to get up the ground. And I'm talking about get up the ground like boxing. I'm talking about taking off and going straight to the people. But me personally, I think Sean Spears was holding certain people back in the cover.
Quickly into the cover off that clothesline, and Dame not able to wrap.
Like an Eagle Vance. Perhaps.
He's the X Factor standing right here in front, and go back to last week. He was outsmarted.
How many opportunities have Eagle Vance had at North American Championship?
Hardcore.
And NXT Championship go? How many times? Whose job was it to make that happen? Sean Spears, right?
Fair.
Exactly my point. He didn't do his job. That's why Sean Spears is in the predicament. He's in right now. He can blame himself. He can blame nobody but himself.
We talk about champion.
I think that shirt is ripped up because you can hardly see it now.
American champion Zaria, much like our general manager, is watching this closely because the winner could be in line for a future one-on-one title opportunity.
What's coming up in Edinburgh, Texas? Heatwave. How am I going to get on that show? How can I get him? How can I secure me a spot? That's what it's all about, man.
Me, my broadcast partner.
Not me, not me.
Oh, them.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. Izzy and
She
Lizzy
just taking off the leg warmer now. You better be careful.
Which one will stand
You better be
tall?
careful.
Who
You're
will
gonna
leave
strip.
with her hand
You're gonna
held
trip
high?
on that fur one especially.
Oh, Lizzy's starting to make it rain.
Right back up. Right back up.
Turning right around the world. Inverted backbreaker.
Yeah, attention right there by Lizzy.
That's Izzy.
I mean, excuse me, Izzy.
Izzy Dame, that's one.
Lizzy, I mean Izzy. See, it's confusing.
Back to the center of the ring. Well, we haven't seen too many high risks thrown in this matchup. Look for Lizzy Rain right now, trying to pull herself to the top.
It takes some time to get through all caution to the wind.
And Rain is living on a prayer with that missile drop kick.
Party, baby. It's a party.
Coming right back in and now starting to pick it up here. Clothesline, big back elbow. That one was right underneath the jaw. Swinging a miss to the right, swinging a miss to the left leg. Coming back, kick right outside the ear. And now looking just to toss. Dame goes down. Rain feeling it.
Lizzy.
Don't take it to your jet jet. Here comes the rain.
This is it.
Right back up. Here we go, baby. Yeah. Baby Ray.
Like Booker in downtown Atlanta. They're coming right back in. Oh, got caught. Izzy caught Lizzy. Izzy caught Lizzy.
Izzy caught Lizzy.
Oh!
Ay.
Izzy got that one. What a shot.
Rainmaker right there. Look like we're going to do it. We're up top. We're going up in the high.
That's like that's a pretty far jump if you plan on jumping there.
This one's breakdown. I assume you don't fault Dame for anything that led to this matchup. Certainly you think Lizzy should have minded her own business.
Oh, damn, you got those legs. You be hitting all your kicks, Lizzy. Damn. Good.
Now it's served at referee discretion because it also looked like Rain's shoulder was on Izzy's leg.
Izzy Dame definitely deep play with right there. Talk about scout. Talk about what you learned in situation.
What a way NXT kicked off. Grayson Waller stealing a microphone. This one-on-one showdown between these two women still to come. The North American Championship will be defended. Cruz Montana will speak for the first time since crossing the line. And we're in the deep waters, Booker, of this matchup.
Yeah, we definitely are the deep waters. And right now, who's got more left in the tank right now? Is it Lizzy here tonight, Vic?
Here's me, Izzy.
No.
Goes up, lands on her feet, backside. Shoulders down.
Baby.
Oh, Nico Vance halfway in the ring. He's got to be careful on the outside.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, both women tumbling to the floor. Nasty landing for both these women on the outside. Uh-oh.
You're in the dead zone right now. You're in the dead zone right now. Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame is in dire straits right now. Can Lizzy cash in? That's the question, Vic.
Lacing up Izzy is Lizzy.
Oh, rock the bike, rock the right. Here we go.
Oh! That was close.
Calm down, lady.
Rock the bike.
I might have to steal that one.
So you think the go-home show for SummerSlam was okay or mid? You mean the last Raw before SummerSlam? No, that wasn't good at all.
Dame right now, charging back in. Crucifix bomb into the cover. It's some
But to be fair,
way.
Friday really kind of has the important matches.
Wonderfully executed, but it
I mean, at least in WWE's mind, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes is the most important match.
Right now, that was so big. Izzy Dame right there landed a big shot. Lizzy still has fight left. Oh, just got caught with a big shot.
as much as I want to disagree and hate everything Grayson Waller had to say. These two are showing you exactly what the women's division is all about here at NXT.
All that came out here is spit a whole lot of facts. And I'm telling you right there, if everybody didn't get put on notice,
No, this sure has gone. This sure has gone longer than I thought.
Lizzy, rising up. The hell? What does Nico Vance have anything to do with this matchup?
Yeah. I knew what she.
Numbers advantage. And the damn color
Yes.
is
Your man's is back there.
holy fucker. Sean Spears.
Yes. Yes, Lizzy, you did it. You did it. He didn't even hit you and you scary. He's such a scary ass. That's why he lost. That's why they lost.
Like the ghost in the night, Spears shows up out of absolutely nowhere.
I think the final boss might show up at SummerSlam. No. Will you quit? Will you quit holding on to the dream The Rock will come back? WWE doesn't have that type of money to pay for The Rock to come back. Why do you think they're compromising with Big Cass?
Who's compromising the big one?
Nobody.
Tell me now.
You did it. He didn't even hit him. He was just scary.
Such a piece of shit.
He didn't even hit him with the chair. He just swung at him.
¿Verdad? Pero Cruz en NXT, de verdad, lo que sea, estamos aquí para ti. Porque el mundo es tuyo. Esto acá en gracias, hermano.
Usted está rompiendo también.
He's so cute and dorky. He's a cute, dorky Spanish guy.
Hola, muchachos. Say, Car, I bet last week. I'm sorry we couldn't get it done. I can't hold it. Y'all was relying scrapping out there, man. Hey, man, I was tripping. Look, Dion's still puts splinters out his ass to this day. It is what it is.
No, de verdad. We do it again.
He's so excited.
Last time I saw you, wasn't I whooping your ass all over the garden? Oh, you jazzing it, man. I'm a whole different individual now. G. Word. Yeah, word. I ain't got Mo, Harry, and Curly holding me back no more, man. Look, I'm a change, man. Just let me handle my little dark state situation first.
See what you're gonna do about that.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see the whole world finna see, man.
All right,
Oh, yeah, bet.
Hi. Before you sign your contract, I just want to let you know what you're getting yourself into because it is a very unfair.
Oh my God, Kelani, just stop.
You've come a long way from being Knockouts champion.
I had to because I'm the best woman on this roster, and how do I get repaid? Getting screwed over time and time again. So if I were you, I would run while I can because it's probably going to be your future. Because did you know I never even had a chance at the NXT Women's Championship? Like never.
Yes, just go away. Like,
I should have no contender. It's easy. Just
this is a woman problem, not a man's problem. So.
Ignore me just like everyone else. You'll fit in just fine.
Like, what does that have to do with me? Because last I checked, I'm a man, and your situation is the women's title. I know you probably said, but who is Miss NXT? What do you mean, Miss NXT? There's no such thing as a Miss NXT.
See that against rivals. He's one-off Miss NXT. And you delivered good matches.
It was only a thing that Ariana Grace self-proclaimed herself as. Well, Shiloh is Mr. NXT. Yes, because that was just a segment they made up. There's no such thing as a Miss NXT. The only time there was a Miss NXT was because Ariana Grace had this whole beauty pageant gimmick persona thing going on with her, and then she, decided to be Stax' side chick, and then stuck to it from there. So If you want to say Ariana Grace, then sure, Ariana Grace. Was Raw really that bad yesterday in your eyes and acne clearing? Yes, my acne is clearing up. Thanks for reminding me again. As if I kind of didn't really care. It was bad because there was only 2 matches that I kind of genuinely enjoyed, and that was Javon Evans' match and Raquel and what's her name? Sol Ruka's match. Everything else was just garbage. And yeah, bring in Ryan Garcia, a full-blown racist, a full-blown loud and proud racist is a great idea. Especially when it comes to popular superstars such as Danhausen and Joe Hendry. But they had to bring him because WWE likes promoting boxing matches, even though boxing has nothing to do with them, but because they're a part of TKO, they have no choice.
Saturday, the PBR Camping World Team Series rolls into Oklahoma City. The top bull riders in the world spur off in a high-stakes team format where every ride counts. Don't miss the toughest sport on dirt.
Is that Dominic in the audience? Or is that somebody cosplaying as Dominic?
Have a little quick pro quo. What? You give Myles and Tavion a tag title shot if Myles defends against Kam Hendrix, but that's nothing to do with us. If Myles beats Kam, which isn't 100%, I mean, what are you guys, scared? Scared? Whoa, are you kidding me? Myles and Tavion have not been a team in over a year. Smokes and I, we've been running it. Best team in the nation since the day we got here. You have nothing to worry about. You know what? Let me tell you something about Myles Borne. There's a reason why he chose to wrestle Kam Hendrix, because he knows he can beat Kam Hendrix. He watched me whoop Tavion's ass 2 weeks ago, so brother knows he can't even touch me. But it's okay, because once the situation gets situated, Smokes and Baylor over here are still going to have the tag team going, and one day, very soon, Jackson Drake will be the NXT North American champion. That's possible. What about the situation? Don't look at the situation. Out of your step. Are you ready?
Oh dear.
I am now.
Oh dear.
I know you're upset with what went down with me last week.
Keanu and Micah together, that's something I did not see coming.
The only thing I want is a match against NXT.
That's it?
She likes powerful men, I see.
Got it. Appreciate you, Storm. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. That was way too easy. don't know what's scarier, praise, destructive piano, or a calm, cool, collected car.
I'd say kill him with kindness, man. I like it.
Well, I know there will be no calmness coming.
Carver needed a woman's touch.
To the underground.
The reality is, there's a lot I could say about the NXT Women's Championship.
But yeah, Keanu Carver trying to slide into Micah. Micah was not on my bingo card.
Kendall Braid doesn't know what it's like to be knocked out.
Hi there.
She doesn't know what it's like to stuck in a cage. She doesn't know what it's like to put her head down, humble herself, and prove she's undeniable in a whole new world. But I do. I had to learn what it meant to earn my place in this division. I busted my ass to prove myself in the toughest women's division in wrestling. And when that didn't feel like enough, I traveled to Mexico, wrestled for AAA, and Lola Vice became undeniable. Like I always said I would.
What a win. Congratulations, Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana, the new AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions.
The champion of the deepest women's division in wrestling can't just be happy to be here. She needs to have a chip on her shoulder. And Kendall will run this division one day, but it's not
Now,
going to be while
now
I'm still
then.
here. I've shown I can handle the balance. I show it in my work ethic. I prove it with every win. In the underground, an amateur wrestler is stepping into a real fight. Kendall is stepping into a world she knows nothing about. A world of pressure. In the underground, I have the advantage. Next week, I'm gonna expose Kendall Braid. And after I knock her out, she'll be left with the biggest chip on her shoulder, and I'll be a two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Two of the biggest crossover athletes collide once again. Who will survive next week and walk out women's champion?
Is this supposed to be a fake Trick Williams song? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Kam Hendrix's song.
Who leads tonight? NXT North American champion.
It's a mix of Trick Williams' song and Solo Sikoa's song. That's what it sounds like to me. No Long Island dates. Why?
We're at the WWE warehouse.
I see Brooklyn dates, so maybe that would be a little
This
promising.
is where we keep our history.
But do I want? But I always say like winter is always like such a terrible time to go to a wrestling event because you have to bundle up and stuff, and I kind of don't want to bundle up when I'm in an arena. I mean it's hot in there obviously because of lots of people, but still you're still kind of in a cold area.
Ultimate Warrior denim. Just this one's a deep cut, stunning Steve Austin. These things feel like they were worn yesterday, but in some cases 30, 40 years ago, and it goes like that.
I'm gonna go reset my clothes in the dryer. They're all dry. I'm just going to fold them after the stream. Ooh, girl, you are so Gyaru coated, Thea Hale. I love your hair so much. You are everything I could ever want in a Gyaru aesthetic.
I'm happy too, but I really wanted to just tell you I know I haven't been the easiest to be talking to.
All she's honestly missing to make her whole thing a authentic Gyaru is just white eyeliner, because you need to have white eyeliner to give yourself the doll lashes and eyeliner. Basically, the whole point of Gyaru is just to make yourself like a human doll. A human doll with a little mix of Y2K. That's basically what it is in J fashion.
He gave me the 5 minutes that I had been begging for, and he told me that he is really pissed. I mean, yeah, but he said that we are going to have a tag match against Nikita and Carmen next week. Okay, well, say less. That's easy. You and I got that. No problem. Like, us. Yeah. Like, me and you. Yes, together. Hell yeah, girl. You have been the most trustworthy person in this locker room as far as I know. So I appreciate you. You have my back. Yay! Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. We're hugging.
I feel like I'm watching Kendall Gray and Carly Bright before Kendall came to NXT. It was her and Carly Bright, but they fired her ass. I don't know why, because it could have been what Ren and Kendall are now before Ren and Kendall. But they fired her for whatever reason. Had the audacity to even show that stupid the General commercial with her in it. Just take off her name. But Thea Hale and Jada Parker, that's the kind of friend dynamic that I love seeing. The cool and collected friend with the energetic, bubbly girl.
who's kind of had a rough go of it of late, Tavion Heights. Is it just too much for Myles to just focus on himself?
At this stage, there's no such thing as doing too much, doing too little. That could be a problem. Myles Borne knows he's got to stay off his gas. In order to get really into the end-to-end world, man. It's about playing bait, man.
Well, let's get ready to go up to a man who always does too much. Mike Rowe.
Michael. Oh no, Michael, I didn't recognize you because you shaved your beard. What'd you shave your beard for? You've always had your beard, Michael. You're like a human Beetlejuice. That's why I always liked your beard, because you always had your white hair and the beard.
257 pounds.
That is husband.
And his opponent from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT North American champion, Myles Borne.
Shaving your beard kind of makes you look old. Makes you look even older rather than younger. That's so weird. When you would think that if you shave your facial hair, it makes you look younger, but sometimes it can make you look older. When someone's used to seeing your beard that long, that's like my brother. If he shaved his beard off, if he shaved his whole beard off, he does look indeed younger. But it's just that it still looks weird to me because he has that giant beard all the time.
Once he learned that he had a championship opportunity.
And I'm gonna put my doctor's hat on. It's called the title shot. The shot. Title shot.
I get what you're doing, and obviously it does sound like he's been visiting Dr. Booker over the last several weeks. Just amazing he reached 100% in mere seconds. Certainly wouldn't miss out on this opportunity. But going back to Myles Borne, no part of you, though, thinks it's admirable that he wants to help someone like Tavion Heights reach new heights, pun intended?
But nice guys in this business, man. Nice guys in this class. You gotta have that dog in you, man. You gotta have that attitude. It's about me and that me mentality.
Relax, man.
Myles remembers his friends, and you gotta wonder if the tag team champions are truly focused or sliding into DMs or whatever they're doing right now, walking away and seeing that Jackson.
Don't worry about the vanity project. They know. You got to stay fit to get ready. Talking about being champ. 5 months straight. Give them their props. Who did me? Dodge State. And Dodge State hadn't been the same since. Who they play? Vanity project.
Again, if Myles retains tonight, he and Heights will compete for the tag team gold. And early stage of this match, a little bit of a feeling out process. We heard from Vanity Project earlier. We also heard from Mason Rook. Did he overstep, you think, earlier when talking about Myles and tonight, as he said he wanted to get his hands on Kam Hendrix?
About two things. We think about this business all the time, and I check the championship. Another two things, champagne fishes and caviar trees. And another thing is taking somebody's spot.
There was Cruz Montana again walking around, greeting Sean Legacy, Hank Tate, Dorian Van Duke, starting to get to know NXT locker room as Myles Borne continuing to wear down Kam Hendrix in the early part of this match.
That's a bad idea. Why go around shaking hands and trying to get some of the good graces?
You shake my hand every Tuesday.
Somebody like Montana should be here thinking about one thing, and that's choking at the bit to get that title around his waist. Something that he's very, very familiar with. Championship goal.
Well, look, let's talk about someone else who we saw here earlier tonight by surprise, Grayson Waller. How should this men's division, how should this locker room, how should these two even take to Waller's comments when he called the entire men's locker room soft as Hendrix off the slam into the cover and a kick out?
Tell the truth, a lot of fanboys. A lot of people want to be in the business just to get that star, that check mark on the Twitter account. No, it's not about that. It's about coming in here and doing that job and doing it to the best of your ability. That's what Grayson Waller was talking about. Oh, baby.
What a drop kick.
Myles Borne, he knows. Myles Borne, this guy right here.
Whoa!
Talking about Myles Borne. This guy is mature. Right before I bury your eyes, man. I got to get this young man a lot of time. I got to get him.
Myles wants to step up as the North American champion.
He knows.
Well, he has not shied away from defending that title. As Myles, look at Kam from behind, just ripping Myles down. superstars on the outside. That title hangs in the balance. Who's walking out with gold around their waist?
I'm getting hungry though, so I might have my dinner now. Good. Can you give
Kam taking over, showcasing that he has it all and could very well soon be champion. Now looks like he's just starting to measure Myles Borne on the outside. Any concern of you that Kam is just maybe too arrogant for his own good, has finally paid the price face first off that steel post?
You gotta have arrogance. You gotta have that star feeling, something that Kam Hendrix has. And the thing is, man, that's the one thing that can take you to the top of this business. All out one name that comes to mind, The Miz. Nobody believed in him but himself. He had so much self-confidence in himself, though. Look at him now, living in a mansion, playing golf in Pebble Beach, living burgers. You gotta love it, man.
He's had deep too today. And little cat and mouse right here is Kam Hendrix just got caught. Myles Borne not playing around here tonight. How is Myles, in your opinion, handled the pressure, by the way, of being champion, making the media rounds? He was recently at a UFC event.
Yeah, no, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Being champion in this business, NXT champion, North American champion, it's the toughest job in this business because you're like a doctor, all on call 24/7. You got the stethoscope on, always checking people's hearts and stuff like that. So now I gotta give a young man a lot of credit, man.
Oh, Myles now looking for that little inverted slam. It was unique. It was effective. Will it be enough to win the championship? And ooh, got a near fall there from Kam Hendrix, just getting that shoulder off the back. Kam may wish he was still on the sidelines.
You can't tell me that. You can't
Oh,
young man doesn't want to miss. This guy want to be a star.
cover for the title. And a kick out. Kam Hendrix challenge for the NXT Championship at the start of the show. Even you, though, have to start feeling bad for our general manager, Robert Stone, right now. I mean, he's doing his best. Every Grayson Waller, what happened last week, already tonight. Carver getting in his face.
I feel sorry for Robert Stone. I mean, he asked for that job that he's been vying for quite some time. Be careful. Be careful what you wish for, Victor.
The same can be said here for Kam Hendrix, but oh! Again, more unique offense from the challenger.
Can't say check it.
He told Derek Sanders to look at him, and now he just came right in. Kam Hendrix came in with a game plan, and look at this.
Ride him, cowboy.
Another knee right to the face of Myles Borne. And I mean, I hate to laugh at this book, but Kam Hendrix was at 66.2%, and then all of a sudden was at 100%. He's crafty, I'll give him that. He could walk out champion. NXT North American Championship on the line. Look at the strength of Kam Hendrix. Slamming Myles Borne down. That was impressive. Into the cover to win the title and a near fall. I mean, unreal power from Kam. This, though, during the break moments ago, look at this combination of offense dropping the champion.
Like I said, Kam Hendrix, the guy, he has something. He definitely has something. I mean, you hear me talking about that average takes. You hear me talking about checking off those boxes. Kam Hendrix definitely checks off most of those boxes.
Well, he's looking to become the 24th different champion to hold the North American title. And I was snickering a second ago because it just amazes me that whatever he does, he always seems to find himself on top. The doctor's looking at him, oh, he's not ready, but then just walks into a championship opportunity.
You need to fight for your girl because Austin Theory has his hands all on her ass.
He was able to beat two champions as he almost beat Myles Borne.
Thank you,
Yet
Mommy.
again, Borne was in that match, if you remember. So was Tony D'Angelo. Not many men can say, like him or not, that in their debut they beat two champions.
All around and trying to get title shots. Kam Hendrix is not the people direct route to championship going. Sometimes you gotta do it by hook or by crook. Sometimes you gotta put your way into a title shot. That's just part of the game.
Well, that's exactly what he did, and now is wearing down the champion. I wonder what Tavion Heights is thinking right now, looking on me.
She always makes it so hot. That's why I can never eat it. So I can never eat it right away. So I have to wait for it to cool.
Opportunity in the future of Heights.
Big shot by Kam right there. Clubby, go right to the back of the cranium.
Continuing to talk a little smack. Talk about 2B, the video game. His attribute for cockiness, arrogance would be 100%.
Yes, it's a moment right here. It's a moment of a lifetime.
Oh, shoots the half. Into the cover. Nice shot by Derek Sanders and a kick out. Derek Sanders did what every good official should do. Check to make sure both shoulders are down. If Derek Sanders didn't check those shoulders, that might have been a 3.
Derek Sanders, I mean, what's wrong with his eyes? He couldn't see the shoulders were down. Come on,
Why
man.
you ask him after the match? That's the show. I think that was a great job by our officials. And Kam Hendrix now a little upset, throwing right to left. But Myles Borne answered back. Another champion with a few right hands. Peppering the challenger. Nice reversal coming right back into the clothesline, popping up his Kam, goes right back down, followed by another one. Borne right now starting to roll in this matchup. Look at the big back body drop. Right back up, right back down with a hip toss.
No wasted motion right there by Myles.
Oh man, drop kick.
Everything right there is timing. Everything is timing right now for Myles Borne.
Nowhere for Kam to run. Myles puts him right back in the ring, swing and a miss, charging in, power slam.
Beautiful spacing right there.
Never break the motto of the champion, showcasing it again. Looking for Borne again. Counter. Challenger held onto the top rope. High cross body. Into the cover. And a quick kick out.
Wow.
There's Mason Rook looking on. He, of course, wants to get his hands on the challenger. Very vocal about that earlier.
The action, that's what it is. Mason Rook, he want a piece of the action.
Now you can say that again. Up, over goes the champion. Nice reversal coming back in with another power slam.
2 times.
Will it be the charm? Kick out. Last moment for Kam.
Power slam right there. Myles Borne, and it tells me a lot about Kam Hendrix.
Look at how much damage. Let's go back to some of the offense Kam Hendrix has done in this match. Remember those submissions? You see Myles Borne favoring that left shoulder.
Wait a minute.
Feeling, oh!
Spiked it.
He certainly as hell did spike him. Was looking for that dive. Kam out of nowhere. And face first. Went for, oh, hey.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Right, Tavion trying his best because Myles has to win the match. Myles has to win the match.
Oh dear.
Heights gonna tag
Fatal
some
floor,
opportunity.
fatal four-way. I see. I already see it now. Why didn't I see it sooner? This will be a fatal four-way.
Wow, Book, that was close.
Stay on it, Hendrix.
Hendrix, nice standing reversal, up, over, landing on his feet. Borne again. Myles into the cover. Borne retains.
I was like, it wasn't going to be to Kam Hendrix' advantage, but that's like, you know, a sign it'll be a fatal four-way. Now you can...
Tavion just said, Mason, now you can go get you some. Now you can have them. And Mason taking it to Kam Hendrix. He said he wanted some. You noted it. Oh, he's getting a lot of Hendrix trying to fight back. I don't want to be Derek Sanders. Oh, my word. Chaos still in the Vanity Project. The tag champs.
You talking good game. Now you gotta back it up, son. Now you gotta back it up. What you gonna do now, Tavion?
Is Keanu gonna help y'all? Bro, what are you doing kissing my cheek for? I was like, you crossed the line kissing my cheek before he was gonna body slam you. Not the time to be bisexual right now.
Take on the Vanity Project next week for the NXT Tag Team titles.
after a few rough encounters with Izzi Dame.
Uh-oh, advertisement again.
Better of her tonight, but what is next for the Maiden of Metal, and why the KFC? Emily, you know how it goes. You get a bit amped up before a wrestling match, but then when it's done, you're starving. Shiloh, he put me onto this KFC popcorn chicken, and it is the perfect refuel. I feel like I could kick Izzi Dame's ass all over again. And as for Izzy, hopefully she's in the rear view, because I'm looking at that underground match next week between Kendall and Lola. That's gonna be a real scrap.
Lizzy, I am disappointed in you. Once again taking inspiration from that filthy mongrel Shiloh Hill. Couldn't have gone for tea, sandwiches. Perhaps once I thoroughly batter him tonight, with or without that demonic tooth, you will reconsider who your role models are around here.
Don't worry about him. You want some? They're wicked. Yeah. BirthRight? Yeah, so good. Have another? Oh,
You ready, Lou? No, manches, what y'all doing here?
You know what we're doing here, bro. Since you want pay,
No matter where you go.
we always gonna be there. Porque un perro. That's all. And you gotta remember, Dios perdona.
You know, come on, baby, let's eat. You know what time it is, baby. Let's do it.
I see you. His loyalty stands more to his AAA group than it does to his NXT group.
Not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me? I'll come over and smack them glasses straight off your face.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
I'm excited and I'm happy, and this was a really long journey.
It'll just be weird. It'll just be weird though, having Thanksgiving somewhere where it's not cold.
Yeah.
Just a sign for
Because November it's fall and it's summer all the time.
When I was in Virginia for that Christmas
how
one
I
time,
reacted to
What
Cartel.
Christmas?
I was in
Running the
Virginia
probes,
with
getting
Angela
that
for a
brain
Christmas
conditioning,
Really?
Yeah.
my roles, smaller
like,
movements to
hot,
eventually
like 68
doing just
degrees
like
outside.
anything that would simulate a match.
Well, 68 is
steps.
Hot.
I
It's pretty
forgot,
warm.
like,
68 is like spring temperature almost.
That's warm.
Yeah, but that's not like
No, it
Florida.
is.
It's not like Florida where it's 80 and 90 every day and stuff.
It wouldn't be 80. Over there, it's probably going to be like in the mid 70s. It still gets cool. It's not like
Yeah,
hot,
but that's at night though. In the daytime, it's
even
hot.
in the daytime, it's still like in the late 70s. Maybe we'll still be able to like be in the pool type shit.
Exactly, because Mickey says Ava's all the time in the pool. She be playing all the time.
I want to make it happen because, you know, we're going to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Meet up with Brandon Jake.
Brendan Jacob.
They're going to go too.
Oh,
We
okay.
all meet up at Mickey's house.
Oh, okay.
Well, we don't drive there. We
Well,
meet up
they go there like, almost all the time and stuff, so
We don't go there all the time. They only been there, I think, twice, you said.
that's more than we will ever, so.
Time to go in November.
Wait, female superstar attire are you looking forward to seeing at SummerSlam? I don't know. Because everyone's style I like so far that are competing. I like Liv Morgan's style. I hope Chelsea Green will have something that something superficial and stuff, because I know she likes plastering her name and or face on her outfits with just a little bit of glitter or ruffles. But who knows, maybe she might actually match with Tiffany Stratton. And then it'll be funny because it'll be just like Money in the Bank, that they're both left on the ladder and then they both fall. Or did Chelsea fall and it was Tiffany that didn't? Oh well. Either way, they'll try and reenact something like that. I'm just curious to see what Liv Morgan is, because remember, Liv Morgan has a contest where you could choose her SummerSlam attire, everyone. So go on WWE.com and you can choose which outfit that Liv Morgan has. And the outfit that I want her to wear the most is these cargo pants that have Dominic's, like, you know, face mask that he has on, and it's spray painted on the denim, and she has this little cute little bralette, and I'm like, it's so pretty. The rest of the outfits are, you know, pretty enough and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like similar to what she wears all the time, just in different colors. But those denim pants, like, you know, it's so rare that she wears denim pants outfits. And when she does, it's just for, like, you know, quick matches.
Back to the building right now, Grayson. All right, perfect. When you get here, you need to come right to my office. All right, bye. You want to talk, Zaria?
Yeah.
Whoa, Zaria, you got your hair curled and braided, and you took away the white extensions off your hair.
What busy? Yeah. See what? Well, the thing is, Kendall's training for our underground match. I was just trying to save my next championship. The North American title takes precedence over another speed.
Yeah, I'd have to organize a tournament, right?
I mean, if you're looking at those spots, I'm sure Zaria wouldn't mind competing since she's such a good champion.
Which is exactly why I shouldn't be in a tournament. Stone, my next defense.
Against me.
Come again?
I was just saying, I could be your next challenger, and I could be a double champion because we actually have
Oh, hey, hold on a second. Look, I actually have a solution that I think will work for the both of you. Similar to what I did for Myles Borne. Ren, you can defend your speed championship next week against Zari, because I agree, a champion shouldn't have to be in a tournament, and if you win, you'll have a future opportunity at Zaria's Women's North American Championship. How's that work?
I like that a lot.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Count your days.
Where they found that guy from?
What do you mean? He's what do you mean find that guy from?
Like, where is he from?
He used to be an old WWE superstar in NXT. He had this little, like, Jersey Shore gimmick and stuff, and he did for a while, and he was Ava's assistant, and then when Ava, you know, left, he became, you know, acting manager.
What's his name?
Robert Stone.
WWE Women's World Champion Liv Morgan is officially kicking off SummerSlam TakeOver this Friday at 10 a.m. at the Minneapolis Convention Center. SummerSlam TakeOver is free to attend, and Superstar autograph and photo ops are on sale now at WWETakeover.com. Plus,
See, Ariana Grace can dress better than Maxine, and she's kind of in the same boat as Maxine, really.
look around. NXT Universe on their feet for this duo.
Is that why what you call it, Dominic is in the audience? I don't know. I could have sworn that guy is Dominic.
Dominic was there?
I think so. I keep on. I wonder if it's my imagination, but I think Dominic's in the audience. But OTM's AAA group is with them, and since Dominic helped those guys.
What do you mean OTM's AAA group?
That guy.
He's from AAA?
Yeah, he's with a new group called Del Perro something.
champion Lexus King as Stacks checks into the matchup.
And since Dominic helped those guys, you know.
Knows up to everyone, and I mean everyone.
I don't think it's everybody. It goes back to what Grayson Waller said. There's a lot of fakers around here. There's a lot of reality show, stars.
So he's here almost too?
Huh?
He's almost?
Yeah. That's basically that group that Alpha Kingo was in. He's the latest client now, under the protection of that whatever wannabe Paul Heyman and Omos.
Is what's going on, by the way, in AAA with Bronco a little too much of a distraction for OTM? I mean, we saw Angel and Berto.
But it looks like they're teasing an OTM breakup because his loyalty now stands to his AAA group more now.
Something that he's going to be thinking about.
Oy. That's funny.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Not as a team.
At the end of the day, right counters. Maybe regretting a lot of decisions right now. Lucian almost becoming unleashed, tagging back in. Bronco, so you think, I mean, look, you've been in plenty of tag teams. RVD, Goldust, Stevie Ray, list goes on. Luke covered and kick out. Lucian, it's okay for him to feel a certain type of way, but Bronco should be wrong.
Yummy.
Look here, I'm not going to say Bronco should, take opportunities or anything like that. Opportunity not a better answer, but the thing is, I made my mark in this business in a tag team, and that right there is opportunity to greater heights, and that's what I'm talking about right now. Right now, it's all about BirthRight. Take care of business.
BirthRight chopping down.
Let's talk about BirthRight. Let's talk about BirthRight. This is the team right here that's looking
I won't lie, Stack's pants are kind of not that bad. Only because I like that they're holographic, these zebra stripes. And it reminds me of my old phone case before I got a Jack's phone case. Except mine wasn't zebra stripe, it was checkered. It was cheetah print.
Banding project right now could also be looking into their future because both these teams, rightfully so, could be contenders down the line.
Oh, big shot there.
And Lucian just threw himself into dodge, and I think every time Lucian Price gets in, it cranks up his aggression. Knockout blow. Unreal.
I'll tell you something. Lucian right there has a different aggression. Different feel about it, Vic.
Watch out, Borne.
Oh.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
Damn.
OTM has taken out
BirthRight. Except for Lexus, he didn't get hit.
The other guy got straight balls to the face.
I know. I'm like, Lexus didn't even get hit. He just dropped down with them for effect.
The other guy gotta be like, yo, next time you jump, don't put your balls on my face like that, please.
Oh no.
textbook tag team maneuvers. They just launched a human being almost into your lap book.
Oh.
Feels good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I slapped you.
No, you didn't. You just touched my cheek.
I didn't?
No.
I took. He said I took your cheek.
You touched my cheeks when they were still filled. Get out.
Alright, I'm getting out right now.
Get out.
Don't you see me leaving the room?
No, I don't see you. That's why I'm telling you. Get out.
So look at me, look.
That's not getting out. That's jogging in place.
No, it's my steps.
Alright, stop.
Your
You're
room
shaking my camera.
Your room is very far away from me.
Now looking at Stacks hoisted up. Oh, Connor just got rocked.
Finally, I can do it.
2 for 1.
Handshake.
OTM, what a backbreaker.
Bronco right there.
Maybe a hug.
Yeah. No,
Connor's right here in front of us, just saved Stacks. And right now, Jeremy Marcus, the official, trying to get everybody back into their corners, but the damage has been done, and BirthRight now in control.
All it takes, Vic, one mistake like that right now. BirthRight is capitalizing like a pack of wild dogs, man.
NXT Universe trying their best to rally Bronco Nima at this moment. Look at this 2 for 1. And this is what I'm assuming you would say Harlem Heat did well. Cut the ring off in half, brutalize the opposition, submission and not allow a tag to be made so the fresh man can't get in.
While maintaining control. Not let this match get out of hand or anything like that. Keeping the opponent isolated. Right now, BirthRight doing a hell of a job.
Another big kick. Nima is getting floored right now. Into the cover is Stacks and a kick out.
I think my mom gave me a little too much
Fire
rice.
Bronco up, but this has been all BirthRight for the last few minutes. And it was when Uriah Connors was able to move Stacks on the way is when everything changed. And now Dempsey's up, Grace is up, and Alexis King. Everyone back to their feet. BirthRight at full strength. Lucian right now walking around the outside, almost like a caged animal, wanting to get back into this matchup, seeing his tag team partner, his friend, his brother, getting beaten and worn down.
Actually, Bronco real close to the body, not giving him any space at all. And I love this. I'm loving this strategy right now, Victor.
NXT Universe willing Bronco Nima to his feet. And this is a pivotal point in the match. Can Bronco make the tag?
So with my Five Nights at Freddy plushie that drops on the floor.
This is the moment Bronco Nima's been waiting for the last several moments. He's got to make a tag. Lucian Price has to get into this match.
This is a sign. This is a sign of.
Tag was made. Connors is legal.
This is a sign that I'll die to an animatronic.
Who the legal superstar is. Springboard elbow. Swanton bomb. Is that the combination of victory and a kick out? Right shoulder just off the mat. But look at this landing by Uriah Connors, who's been the MVP of this tag team match for BirthRight here tonight.
Something that makes right there is Lucian Price did not come in and make the save right there, but he should have. That was a pivotal moment. This match could be over with right now, Vic.
Various position now. Bronco Nima trying his best to fight some palm thrusts to the ribs. Oh, that was effective. Just dropping Connors. Oh, Stacks trying to run in. Bronco now all the way to the top.
Oh, right on his neck.
Crunch time right now, Vic.
Look at the eyes of Lucian. This has to be the moment, and here we go.
That's the tag, man. Here we go.
Big super kick, big headbutt, under the jaw of Connors. Dempsey gets up, Dempsey goes down. BirthRight getting rocked right now by Lucian.
Lucian Price looked like he put on about a good 10 pounds of muscle over this last weekend. It's definitely coming in handy.
Oh, just yoke, Stacks up.
Hold the phone, Vic. Hold the phone.
Well, there we see Angel and Berto starting to even the odds here for OTM. What's Ariana Grace thinking? So, super kick from Connors. The official right now distracted. Not seeing the 2-on-1 that just dropped Lucian Price in the second.
Dude.
Bronco trying to keep cooler heads. Turn around, Bronco.
Dude, you just cost your partner the match, man.
Let's take a look at today's Your Way replay brought to you by Burger King at BK. Have it your way. You rule. Well, Angel, Berto, obviously with a relationship with Bronco Nima in AAA, they're here to show support. Alexis King, Charlie Dempsey on the outside. Bronco saw that, took his eyes off the ball.
Feeling much better than I did yesterday.
One attack that our official did not see, and the lights went out in Lucian Price. And it was a victory for Stacks and Connors tonight.
I don't like what I saw there, Vic. Maybe.
Well, after tonight, what's going through the mind of Lucian? And at the same time, what's Bronco thinking?
What happened yesterday? Nothing. I was just on my girl thing, so I was really sluggish and not feeling it.
Next week, there's no question. This will be the biggest match of my career so far. Taking on Lola Vice, putting this title on the line in an underground match where she's been undefeated. But you know what? I'm coming back to what made me Kendall Gray, and that's training with my dad.
Been to hundreds of Kendall's matches and competitions. Spent thousands of hours in gyms training, going over positions. I know when to push her. I know when she can give more. Kendall's gonna need to be very technical. Cardio needs to be there to get her hand raised and keep that title.
My dad taught me at a young age. He said the most important conversation is the one that you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to sleep with it, and eventually you act on it. I'm the underdog. Lola can submit you from any angle. Her striking is elite, but that's why I took this challenge. That's what made me the Iron Survivor, the Evolve Women's Champion, and now the new NXT Women's Champion. But for this one, I brought in some extra talk.
When it's a big match, you gotta bring on the big guns. But in all seriousness, from the first time that I saw Kendall compete, I could tell she had tenacity, she had grit, she had toughness, and she had it. Every past world champion that I've worked with has it. And she's going to bring all of those things and it next week when she takes on Lola Vice, and you're going to hear and still.
I've said it before, but Julius was the one that got me into WWE. He saw something in me before anyone else did.
Julius
And I wouldn't
Creed.
be here if it wasn't for him.
So the Creed brother train.
Next week, it's the match that people want to see.
I'm gonna go. Okay, goodbye.
Kendall faced a lot of adversity, found success. Next Tuesday, we're looking for the same result.
I can say, without any shadow of a doubt, that Kendall Gray will be prepared. Now, it's all up to her to prove the world and Lola what I already know.
So the Creed brothers are training Kendall.
It's the best against the best. Who is the best crossover athlete in the WWE? She thinks it's her, but I know it's me. And we're gonna see in the underground.
Oh, this two of the biggest crossover athletes in NXT do it once again. Vice, Gray, in the underground for the
We
NXT
haven't seen
Women's
Becky Lynch
Championship.
for a while since losing her IC title. No, really.
They got a score to settle. Who's walking out with a victory? Hill or Angels? We find out live next on NXT.
Why are we fighting? Start there.
Zeno's retiring. We know there is a finale.
The last time will indeed be now.
The why is everything. Who's the next big thing?
Like Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker has got that dog in him. Nova Femi.
I think we gotta pull the trigger on somebody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one.
Literally the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time in the ring. Just give me a second.
No one walks away. Escapes.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match, you quit. What's it say about me?
Breaker lands on the back of his neck. He's okay. He's okay.
I'll run through a wall for this people. Real things happen.
It might not seem like a big deal, but everything's just so much better when she's there.
What we do is fight. I'm disappointed in myself.
It's not just your money that depends on it. It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This has consumed me for 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
This is everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
Watch the next one.
It's too bad I can't say after this stream I'm going to do my patches because I'm officially out of them, but I'm still going to I'm still gonna wash my face anyway, and I still have serum in that jar, so I'm just going to rub the serum over my face and just let it dry out. But don't worry, I did buy more. I did buy more. They'll just come around SummerSlam time, really.
Underground, huh? That's supposed to be me squabbling with Kim.
You literally just got here, you know that, right? You and Lizzy both need to wait your turn in line because I've had one shot at that title.
Nah, the difference maker don't wait.
A bold statement coming from someone I already pinned, and if that ref was in blind, I will be #1 contender. But you wanna know what's crazy? Izzy, me and you actually will be tied for the same amount of title matches. But no, why would it be that easy for Kalani? It's never that smoothly. No, it's never. So no matter who survives, whether it's Lola, Kenzo, or any female that enters this division, I will be NXT Women's Champion.
This women's division doesn't rebuild. It reloads.
No doubt all eyes.
She just came out of nowhere and just said a one-liner. Hi there. Hi there. Pasta with shredded chicken and white rice. Yeah.
John Cena says goodbye. Fan favorite return to the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 is out now only on Netflix. Can we agree this is not the same Shiloh Hill that we once saw on LFG?
Got a question?
We can agree on it.
Yeah, we can agree on that. Definitely. Shiloh Hill is trying to make it breaks in this business and the fall. Fall. Yes. Star there, dog.
I suppose if he can get through the fog.
Thank goodness God made a major star. Shit, look at him. Check him out. Check
Check
him
out
out.
what?
I'm just looking up cosplay
Yeah, this is the same man who
cosplay
stole
props
another
that I
man's
need
tooth.
for the convention. I'm just missing some ears for my Queen Beelzebub cosplay.
I would say scared, but
For the longest time, haven't used haven't used any ears because I didn't feel like it was really necessary, but I want to do it with ears this time, so I'm trying to find some good ones. So far the ones on Etsy are kind of on the expensive side.
Why can't he accept it? Tell me that.
You really want to know? You really want to? Because it was rigged. It was
Rigged?
It was a rigged contest. It was flawed from the beginning. I mean, having the NXT universe be judges. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Vic?
Well, it's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. Both our wives come from that world, the pageant world. You know that stuff's not rigged.
Trust me. Trust me. I've talked to my wife. I don't know what yours told you. But yes, yes, it is.
I might have said it was thrown in there every now and again. But look, when it comes to this, and whoa, crossing the arms and pick out, I think Shiloh Hill won fair and square. Hill is Mr. NXT, the one and the only.
It's not about the it's like when I can take care of this in the middle of this 20 by 20. That's what this young man from Stranger is here for. That's why he came all the way across. This guy was a sheep herder, right? Let me tell you, you know,
The sheep herder and shaver. He's record holder for sheep shaving.
Sheep herder.
Get thick skin, all that kind of stuff.
It sounded like he said sheep murder.
I don't know. I've never touched a sheep before, so I would assume yes. Maybe you should ask him that. But he just got a knee right to the face, then ripped right back down to the mat. And let's remind everyone, Shiloh Hill defeated Tristan Angels at Great American Bash to go along with that beauty pageant victory as well. So he's done it in the ring. He's done it out of the ring. It's been a vote. It's not been a vote. He's got it in the
And he got a cursed tooth because Danhausen gave him a cursed tooth. On accident, not on purpose.
Tristan Angels is upset that Lizzy is on the side of
Oh, yeah, that looked bad.
neck breaker.
Talk it down, Vic. Talk it down.
Talk it down. Yes, that was bad.
Tristan Angels is taking control of this matchup, and he did it the hard way, as now he is certainly in control, trying to get that bad taste out of his mouth. Those losses that I just highlighted have to be eating this man alive, as he now into the cover, hook of the outside leg, and a kick out. How can Angels be ready for Hill since he hasn't been ready for him yet? What is he going to have to change here tonight to walk out victorious?
First of all, all he has to do is here's what's back there. First thing all he needs to do is just listen to what Grayson Waller said at the beginning of the show. Go out here and take it. It's not going to be given to you. There's a lot of pretenders walking around here in NXT. Tristan Angels has a chance to go out here and prove that he's no pretender. He's the real deal. That's all he has to do, Vic.
They pretended to walk around thinking he was Mr. NXT, because he certainly is not. He pretended that he won, but he stole the sash.
And somebody like Shiloh Hill just want to get in on the action. He wants to become a part of the show. That's all that was.
Well, Tristan Angels does himself no favors with his attitude. The biggest issue.
What attitude? Being confident, being in self-control, being a guy that knows that you have what it takes to make it to the top of NXT. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
The man stole Shiloh Hill's tooth. The man stole his sash. The man can't take an L like a man. He's upset.
Can't take it out like a man.
Every time we turn around, he's got, and then he goes up to Lizzy Rain and says, "Why are you hanging out with Shiloh Hill? Don't you tell me to hang out with winners to get another kick out?"
You keep talking about Shiloh Hill's tooth.
He stole his tooth.
Look here, Shiloh's not worried about it. Why are you?
Shiloh's not worried about it.
He went and found Danhausen to buy a new tooth.
Shiloh said he's gonna move on. He's gonna make it better. What are you talking about, man?
I'm looking around. When did he ever say that as we get another near fall in the matchup? Can you tell me when Tristan Angels said that? Did he call your radio show?
I didn't say Tristan. I said Shiloh.
When did he ever say he was?
It's gonna make him better. It's gonna make him a better man. It's not what makes him. You feel me? Come on.
You just have a way of spinning anything around to make it. You always told me if you say something with enough belief, anyone will believe it. And I believed you for a half second, and then I had some common sense to think to myself, what Tristan would do to Shiloh to make Shiloh say, Shiloh Hill doesn't walk around and say, "I'm okay with you stealing my tooth."
let's get back to action right here. Look at the work right there. Tristan is in there taking care of business right now. Like I say, I'm looking to see who's gonna make it to the next level. Who's gonna move up to the main roster. Who has that star potential? The guy we're gonna be talking about here with NXT over the snake for another 6-5 days. It's Tristan Angels. Gotcha.
If he knocked your tooth out and then stole your tooth, you wouldn't run away, you won't run after him. You just say, oh, please sir, may I have another? No, you go whoop his ass.
It's part of the business. Guys get their teeth knocked out.
He didn't get his tooth knocked out.
You know what I mean? That's not broken noses. Not that tooth expensive. Many times. It's part of it, man.
Tristan Angels continuing to wear down Shiloh Hill. Hill doing his best to create a little bit of separation. Who's walking out on your head held high here on NXT. Shiloh Hill trying his best to fight back into this matchup. I know what you're going to say here, but I got to ask anyways. Would you have gone to Danhausen and get a new tooth? If you were Shiloh Hill, you ended up running through the boogeyman, so you can actually answer this
I
question.
know what I'm going to tell you right there. Danhausen broke the curse. He broke that curse. The New York Knicks are the world champions right now in basketball. Of course, I'm going to follow Danhausen. If he tell me to bet here, I'm going to bet there. That's just part of it. He's selling more merch than anybody. You got to love it.
Start calling you Bookerhausen here on NXT. Danhausen was hopeful he didn't give Hill a tormented or cursed tooth, and maybe that's to do with what's going on right now, because this has been a new look in the eye of Tristan Angels, and it seems that fog is starting to roll in here to NXT.
Whoa, that was
Works the inside leg and Angels. It's that inside shoulder just
What did Shiloh call it right there? What did they call it?
effective.
See?
NXT Universe rallying around Shiloh Hill, no doubt. They've been in this man's corner since his arrival to NXT, since he won LFG. You see some of the signs, NXT Universe, that the fog has arrived. And oh! What a slam! It almost picked up the win.
I'm going to say Shiloh Hill definitely modified that.
Look at this.
Right there.
I thought maybe Tristan Angels was able to shift some weight and maybe the knee buckled on Shiloh Hill. No, Hill took Angels right down to the mat. And oh! That's one way to cut a corner if you're Tristan Angels.
Legal is all legal, though, Vic. There's nothing, corner cutting about that. That was just smart there by Tristan Angels.
For Tristan Angels, his biggest issue
Step up into Gary.
is a half-inch below his nose. But he's not talking right now, as he's letting his actions speak louder than his words all the way to the top. Booker, he's looking for a superplex.
On top.
Connected.
Beautiful.
Will it be enough for Angels tonight? Go back, look at
They're gonna show Mike Santana for last. Well, his name is Cruz Montana, but I'm not gonna call him there for quite a while.
Has since stolen Shiloh Hill's tooth. Now continuing to talk some smack, and then when he just woke it up, Shiloh Hill is up over and right here in front of us.
Back it up.
Oh!
Back it up, Vic.
We talk about the look in the eye of Shiloh Hill. What about the look in the eye of Tristan
Hey.
Angels?
Tell you something. This guy right here. This guy right here that's looking at right now. If you just keep up this attitude right here, this motivation right here.
Whoa, wait a minute. But it's too far.
Sometimes
This is too far, Booker.
Sometimes you got
Hey.
He was looking to end Shiloh's career in that moment. Oh, Shiloh, that look is back. And Shiloh's eyes!
But Candy lives.
The fog indeed has rolled in.
They just want it to break.
Tell you what, we were sitting right here and just saw Tristan Angels bounce off our announce desk. And then he had the ability to kick out and now counter Shiloh Hill. Roll through, come forward. He's got the...
Hey, Cheetos.
Great job by our official. In great positioning. Right back in. Oh my! Just got caught. It's Shiloh running right in.
You did it.
Now what do you gotta say, Buck? Red win. This was that power. I mean, that table didn't budge.
That table didn't budge. That's why people wanted it again.
Super Thunder Breaker seals the deal. And maybe Angels has finally learned his lesson. Thou shall not sleep on Shiloh Hill. There he is, Book, the newest superstar to NXT, and he's got a lot on his mind next.
Cruise Montana.
Does it matter if the tunnel leads to a field? Or a ring?
It all comes to a head at the biggest party of the summer.
Pressure's on the other side. Pitting Johnson.
He could have named himself Ike Montana. I don't know.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on a fight here in Tampa. Hard delivered to GTS, but there's no official.
Hope he had so much that was supposed to beat virtue into me. The fans beat him to the point.
And Cena delivers it out.
Want John back? No problem.
You wanted the best. Well, you got it tonight.
More commercial. More people. Hey, nobody cares, but after the stream, I'm going to play Cookie Run. I'm going to play Cookie Run Kingdom because I've been hyped. I've been getting back into my Cookie Run Kingdom. My Cookie Run Kingdom phase, and I'm finna trying to get my hands on all my, on all my pay on there, as you would say. Basically, I get Master 1 or 2, it don't matter, but I get Master 1 or 2 in the, ranked battles all the time, and I get paid gems for those who actually play. They know how it works. So, I'm gonna get all those gems.
Vikings, US Bank Stadium, the site of the biggest party of the summer this weekend. And as you can see, the lineup is set for both Saturday and Sunday. Countdown sets the stage at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. You do not want to miss a moment of SummerSlam. And while that's this weekend, you also don't want to miss what's going on next week live right here on NXT. Can Myles Borne add more gold? Because he's going to be teaming with an old friend in Tavion Heights. Can they upend the Vanity Project? Tag titles on the line live next week here on NXT. What a throwdown this is going to be. Which duo is going to leave victorious? We'll also find that out next Tuesday on NXT. After their run-in earlier, it's set in stone. Will Ren be able to defeat Zarya? Who beats the clock when the women's speed title is up for grabs next Tuesday on NXT? And then this, a premium live event, main event.
Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No, I never watched Jujutsu Kaisen, but who doesn't know what Jujutsu Kaisen is? I only said mad times on this show. Gojo is my anime husband. I have a pillow. I have a pillow of him right there. You probably can't see it because it's covered over my Pikachu one. See, there's my Gojo plushie over there. I usually try not to collect merchandise from animes I never watch, but Gojo is an exception because even if you never watch Jujutsu Kaisen, everybody loves Gojo.
And look at the NXT universe embracing the newest superstar in NXT, a man who crossed the line last week.
That's the real boy there, big. Bruce Montana. Oh, yes, man. Welcome. Business is about to pick up victims.
Everyone in the NXT universe is on their feet.
They got the shoes, man. They got the shoes. He's thinking about gold already, man.
Hey, yo, NXT was good! Listen, you know I always pride myself on being real, so I gotta keep it a buck with all of you. These are words that I never thought I'd say. Cruz Montana is officially a WWE superstar!
Hooray, like we didn't see that coming. I just thought it would be after Joe Hendry, but then he, like, you know, it took longer than he thought.
TNA, not WWE, another day of life. Because where I came up was in some of the toughest neighborhoods in New York City.
That anime is unpredictable. I mean, I can imagine.
To the boogie down Bronx, baby.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be so popular. It's not all about just how hot Gojo is.
I've made mistakes that I can't take back. But I learned that most of those nights, I was fighting the man in the mirror. There was a lot of times that I thought this dream was dead for me. So I had to make a decision. Either I was going to become another story of wasted potential, or I was going to be the man that my daughter deserved to call her father. And then they told me that I had reached my ceiling as a tag team wrestler. They said that I could not
And I'll be honest, it did a little something on the inside to me. For 20 years, I have fought the toughest battles within myself, and I was on the losing streak.
Yeah, people were scared he relapsed for a second there when he took a week of not showing up to, you know, promotional events he had.
Proving and taking advantage of the opportunity I was given at a second chance. And I rebuilt my career. One match at a time. One city at a time. One opportunity at a time. And I tell you this, because I got to get this off my chest. I love and appreciate what TNA did for me. But tonight I stand here as a WWE superstar, and not a damn thing was given to me. I'm not gonna allow my past to dictate my future. Only I can do that. And look at me now, standing here in the place that everyone wants to be. And I'm in the beginning of the chapter I've been chasing my entire life. But guess what? Guess what? Last year I came here to NXT with one mission in mind, and I wanted to prove that I have what it takes to be amongst the greatest in the WWE. And tonight, I'm not here to fill a spot. I'm here to take a spot. And that spot is the new NXT champion. And check me to that Grayson Waller dude. Cute little promo, homeboy. But whatever I gotta say to you, I'll step to your face and we can meet at whatever YMCA you want, homeboy.
Booker, you can feel the tension right now here in the Performance Center.
Just got real big.
From everything that started with what Grayson Waller had to say, to what Cruz Montana has just spoke about, to now the NXT champion making his presence known.
Welcome to NXT, Cruz. Since you wanted to interrupt me last week, I thought I'd come out here tonight and introduce myself properly. My name is Tony D'Angelo.
I guess you like WWE. Like is a strong word, but I did grow up with it,
Now, for the past few years,
so there's
I've seen
something.
some of the hottest names in free agency walk through the door, come into this ring, and address the WWE universe, telling everybody how they're gonna run NXT. Win the
I like other stuff too, you know.
change the business,
WWE isn't just, it doesn't define my whole channel in life.
Everything you just said, with all that passion, I believe you. I believe every single word you said, except one teeny tiny thing. The spot you want. The spot of NXT champion. Now, unfortunately for you, as well as Kangaroo Jack, that spot is taken until further notice. Now, you can be the realest, you can be the nastiest, you can be the baddest on the block, Cruz, but one thing you will not be is the NXT champion. I'm gonna cut your ass off right there. Because how about I show you exactly how I'm gonna take that spot?
I like WWE and AEW, but I miss the old days of wrestling. It's too choreographed nowadays. Yeah. Only because they got too AI happy and greedy.
Oh, D'Angelo had him dead to rights. And now hold on. Oh!
He is.
Montana was aiming for Waller.
He is a snake. It's still a snake.
Called stirring the pot, baby. Called stirring the pot.
It's not stirring the pot. And again, we're left with questions. But there will be no question next week. Who is the NXT Women's Champion? Vice Gray. Enter the
Well, that was the most
Tuesday for the NXT
shortest
Women's
promo I ever saw. But anyway, that's the show. Now they're just recapping what their next week matches is, and frankly, I'll forget all about them anyway. So.
And unlike what Cruz Montana said, the past may dictate the future of NXT. And I suppose that is the Grayson Waller effect.
Fantastic. But at least it wasn't as bad as Raw. So that's the good thing I could say. I like seeing Shiloh like always, and I also I don't know, like that whole like, you know, Micah and Keanu interaction was kind of weird, and I really like, you know, I kind of hope that they don't become a thing, but at the same time, I hope they do, just at least Keanu can get, like, you know, a baby face turn, if that's what helps him. Is really all he needs, a woman's touch? Because that seemed to have been the thing with Keanu Carver. He's pretty violent amongst males, but once females are around him, he gets calm, and I'm like, because he did the same thing to that female reporter, and that's the whole thing. That was the first interview he, like, actually accepted. If it was anybody else, he would have just scared them off. Who's my favorite wrestler? Yeah, no, that's the end of this dream, and also, now we have just Friday to get through, and then on August we can finally move forward to SummerSlam, and then I can have my patches again, because around that time, that's when my patches will come, and I'm excited for that. I'm still waiting on my badges for for Anime NYC. They haven't come yet. It said it'll come around, like, you know, since I ordered them. I didn't order them so late, but I ordered them around the first week of the deadline, because the official deadline was on July 15th, but then they extended it to the 18th, and now that's why it's like, you know, they're not really focused on people that have done it on, like, you know, on the week of the deadlines, because most of these people ordered their tickets in May and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, deal with all the people who ordered their tickets early. I wasn't one of them, so I have to probably wait like another 2 weeks, but I'm checking the mailbox every day, so hopefully it's soon. I just want to have them just so I can know that they're safe. 'Cause even if I don't get them, you have a special QR code, so you can just show them and they'll just give you a badge anyway. But it's just annoying because I'll have to wait in the line if so. But for those who don't know, I'm going to Anime NYC on August 22nd. So if you see me, I'm going to be dressed as Queen Beelzebub from Hell of a Boss, and I'm going to be there in costume. Hopefully get an autograph from Christina V, Damon Mills, and if I'm lucky, Bryce Papenbrook, if you are familiar with those voice actors from anime. So just if you see me, say hey. Don't be shy to take a picture and tag me. So hope I have a good time at Anime NYC when it's time. It'll be my first con. My first con in a while. My first con ever, and my first in a while, because I can't see myself going to any cons after that. I mean, I'll try to go to New York Comic Con maybe in October, but it's not guaranteed. And like I said before, I'm not really keen on going to events in the winter, because you have to bundle up just to stay warm, and what's the point of getting into cosplay if I'm just gonna have to bundle up myself anyway, so I won't get hypothermia. So yeah, now I'm just rambling. So Thanks for watching. Knockin Chu Out streams, Instagram and Discord are in the description below. I'm on hiatus until further notice, but follow them anyway. My donation links, Ko-Fi, Cash App are in the description below too. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And the wrestling server is down below as well. And as always, for today's show only, if you want to watch something else, go to the home watermark above and you can see the full selection of what's on and upcoming from TNA, AAA, AEW, MJW, Honor of Glory, UFC, all that. And if you need to watch SummerSlam, that's your way to watch SummerSlam. So save a bookmark it if you don't have live TV or streaming services like I do sometimes. So I'm going to what you call it, just rest up, because I still need to you know, just calm myself, because I'm still not feeling myself. I'm feeling better than yesterday, but I'm still not there yet. But tomorrow I definitely will. I love Hell of a Boss. I just finished the entire season in one sitting a week ago after randomly finding it. Well, that's nice, and it's not a long show, so I highly doubt it would take you days or weeks to finish that show anyway. So they only didn't start making, like, you know, it genuinely long variations until like the second season. But yeah, you could look forward to season 3. I think it's on October 19th, if I remember correctly, but whatever. It's in October anyway, I know for a fact. So, but it'll be on Amazon. I hear it's on Amazon only this time, so I think, like, you know, Hell of a Boss is being a full-fledged Amazon show now, an Amazon Prime show now, so maybe they'll put it on what you call YouTube, because it's always been on YouTube, but just in case, it'll just be an Amazon show. I'm afraid I have a location in Miami. I won't be able to go there. It's okay. Cosplaying is my thing. You don't have to just go there for me. Just go there because you love cosplaying. If you go there just for me specifically, then I have to assume you're a stalker. And my brother will be there, so yeah, don't stalk me if my brother will be there. I'm just saying. Well, whatever. That's the end. I know this weekend I have to start working. I have to start working on my wig for the Hell of a Boss, like, you know, Beelzebub cosplay wig, because I took it all apart because ever since I moved here, I wasn't able to wash all my wigs, so I was able to finally wash them all, but I haven't restyled any of them, so I'm going to restyle it this weekend, and hopefully I can make it look even better than it was before, because now I got some better holding. I got some better holding spray, because this lady at the beauty store, she gave me some hairspray for my bangs, but I never used it because I just you know, straightened it so long that it didn't even need it. It only needed it genuinely for the first few weeks, and afterwards it didn't need it at all. Okay, but I'm rambling now. So I'll see you guys on Friday when SmackDown is the last show for SummerSlam. So be safe and remember to do it with idle.